Hi, so in this video I'll be showing you how to use the RC522 RFID reader and writer. You can usually pick these ones off eBay for about $2 American. So here's what the actual sensor looks like. You can see it's got the pins at the top and the actual sensor detection and the second half of it. This sensor also comes with a blank RFID card and another RFID key-shaped card. This is a diagram of the Arduino Uno with the connections to the RFID sensor. You can see the IRQ pin on the RFID sensor isn't being used, but the other 7 pins are. And if you're wanting to use this sensor on an Arduino Nano, then here's a diagram of that too. You can see it's slightly different because the digital pin 13 is on the other side of the board. Plugging the cables into the sensor, I used a 3-cable ribbon and a 4-cable ribbon, just because the IRQ port isn't needed on the sensor. But feel free to plug the cables in however you want. So here's what it should look like plugged into the Arduino Uno if you've plugged it all in correctly, and the same thing with the Arduino Nano. So for this sensor, we'll be needing an Arduino library. There'll be a link to this in the description below. You just need to download this library as a zip file and save it somewhere. And then open up your Arduino program and click on Sketch, Include Library, and Add Zip Library. And then select the library you just downloaded. And you should be able to check and see if that library was installed properly by clicking on Sketch, Include Library, and then go down and see if you've got an RC522 there. So for the first example, to just make sure everything's working fine, click on File, Examples, go down to MFRC522, and just click on Dump Info. Upload that to your Arduino, and then open up the serial monitor. And once that's uploaded, try tapping the RFID chip onto the sensor. And you should see that it prints out all the information from the RFID chip. So you can see at the top here where it says Car UID, that stands for the unique identifier of the card. And this is what most systems that use RFIDs will use to authenticate your card. So although this is a blank card, it still has a unique identifier. Now this card here is one that I got that is actually used for something. And you can see that this one too, although everything else is blank, it still has a unique identifier. If you go back into the examples folder, you'll see that there's a read NUID example. And what this program does is only read the UID from the card. You can see in this example, when I tap the card on, it only reads the UID. And if I tap it on again, it'll say that it's been read previously until a new card is read. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful for you, please leave a like down below. Also, if there's an Arduino sensor you want me to make a video on, please let me know in the comments.